Been so long since I used that small little intro, man. I couldn't even find it, dog. Damn. I got it in between all the little movie stuff I got, like this.
I said, I just hang around and take the leftovers. Like a dog.
And this one.
That's big time! Big show!
All the good ones, man. Here's one.
To me, you're always gonna be that little asshole who followed me around in the sticks.
I don't know why I got them buried like in between that. That's why I couldn't find them. I was like, damn, dog, but I gotta go with my two. This is a classic right here, man.
Well, what's there to say? It's not my first or my last.
It's not my first live, and it's not my last. You know, pray to God, right? That it's not my last, Holmes. But yeah, dog, it's been a while. This is my third live this year for 2025. For those who don't know, I'm only doing 4 lives this year. Technically 5 because I went live for the fights that we had at what's it called? Warzone Boxing Club. So technically 5, right? But I'm only doing 4 lives this year. This is the third one. I got one more. We'll do that one at the end of December, just at the beginning or end of every quarter. Let me go ahead and put you guys up here. All right. Technically, I was going to go live on Saturday. This coming Saturday is when I was actually gonna go live, but my Dodgers are playing, so I had to make an executive decision, Holmes, and I just said, hey, I got the time now, so I'm doing it in my living room because I got a lot going on. I got my 3 TVs on, got Sports Center on, got the Yankees and Red Sox, and got the 49ers and the Rams going on, man. So let me see. What's up, Artie Familia? Kiwale Andrew, Two-Face Entertainment. Oh, man, I got to go troll that channel. Let me see. Are you watching football? Yeah, I am, dog. I am. I'm watching, on the big TV. Yeah, you guys around. On the big TV, I actually got the baseball game on. I got the Niners and Rams on the smaller TV, but I got the Yankees and Red Sox. I saw that the Cubs took care of the Padres earlier today. It just made me happy seeing Manny Machado just heartbroken. Loved it. Fernando, what is going on, carnal? How you doing, brother? How you doing, my man? So there's quite a few things I want to get into, Holmes. All right. Quite a few things I want to get into, man, for this live. For one, if you guys don't know, I used to do something that's called the round table, right? And I stepped away from it. That was a good catch. Oh, he didn't catch it. I shouldn't pay attention to that. Okay, so I stepped away from it quite a while back, well over a year ago, probably like 2 years ago, something like that, right? And I gave it to Jen Magana from Convicted Hearts, okay? Now, credit to her, she picked it up and she ran with it, right? She, for whatever reason, decided that she didn't want to do it anymore, or it was best for her not to do it anymore. And I was like, shoot, I'll take it back. I'll take it back, man. I always enjoyed doing the round table. I always enjoyed chopping it up with people. I always enjoyed, bringing up with different subjects and just getting different sides of the story and things of that sort, right? So 2026 January, I'm bringing back the round table here on this channel. Okay, these 4 lives for 2025 is only for this year. That is it. I don't know, maybe in 2027, I don't for whatever reason I might get a calling where it's like, hey man, do this with your channel or whatever it may be, right? But I am bringing back the round table. Convicted Hearts stepped away from it. Shouts to her, but I'm bringing it back January 2026. I don't actually have a date. I've had a few people say like, hey man, I'd like to be on there or whatever. I don't really have anybody set yet. One of the spots might just be a revolving door. To be real with you guys, I'm not stamping that. Okay. I'm not stamping that. So don't come back later and be like, whoa, hold on. You said, I said, maybe. I'm thinking about it. Okay. That one of the spots might just be a revolving door. Okay. Just a different person. So yeah, the roundtable is coming back January 2026. What day of the week? In all reality, familia, it's probably going to be floating. I understand consistency is the best thing, but I'm probably not going to be able to do it every Tuesday. We might have to float it around and say like, okay, you know what? This coming week we're gonna do it on a Wednesday. This coming week we're gonna do it on a Thursday. Obviously, I'd like to definitely give you guys time in advance, right? And it wouldn't be fair to you guys, and it wouldn't be fair to the people that are gonna be on the panel with me to just try to switch it up immediately, right? Be like, hey, you know what? Nah, man, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna do it tomorrow or something like that, right? So I'll do the best I can with it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back to my channel, Holmes. On the real, I miss doing Cholo Trucker. I miss doing my channel. There's so many conversations, so many people that I've come across this year that I would love to get on here and chop it up with, man. I've met a lot of good people this year. All my other channels, they're great. They're free to man. I love doing them. They've all kept me going. What's up, Lord Spike? But nothing like this channel, because this channel, like I've said it before, you guys probably get me tired. You guys probably get tired of me saying this. This channel, it's really about nothing. It's pretty much just me just on here. Whatever's on my mind, whatever I want to talk about. Yes, it's called Cholo Trucker. Sometimes I do talk about trucking. Sometimes I'm in the truck. Sometimes it doesn't really matter, honestly, man. There is no subject orientation here. So I just, whatever I want to talk about, whatever is going on. And that's exactly how I want to keep this channel. I do not want to put myself in a box. Like I said, I'm sure you guys get tired of me saying this. I do not want to be part of any community. I do not want to be part of any group. I do not want to be part of anything. I'm a lone ranger, homie. I'm a lone ranger. I might collab with a couple of people here and there. And if they're part of a group, well, that's them, but for me, I'm a lone ranger. I'm not part of any community, no group, no anything, man. I just want to do my own thing, dog. And, I highly appreciate anybody and everybody that taps in, So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to bring back my channel, dog, because I got demonetized early in the year, and I'm just ready to get back to it, dog. Sadio, I'm just ready to get back to it. I'm just ready to get back to my channel, man, and do exactly what I was doing before, and probably a couple of other things, but there's things that I do have in mind. that I want to do. So can't wait for that. Let me see here. You know, one thing that I was messing around with earlier is my Instagram. I don't know why, but the live on my Instagram is not there anymore. I would go live every now and then on Instagram. I'm not that big on IG, dog. I rarely mess with it, but every now and then I would go live on IG. And one day I went to the IG and I realized that that option isn't there anymore. So I don't even know what to do with that. But somebody said I got to go like to settings and clear something out and give it permission, or I'm not even really sure, dog. But apparently I got to do something to get that. It was there. It was there, and I would go live every now and then. It was rare that I'd go live on Instagram. I said I don't really mess with Instagram too much, but the live option, it ain't there anymore, man. So I'm just kind of like, damn, all right, well, there goes that, dog, you know? So, damn, dispenser, hold on. Oh, dang it. All right. Yeah, I shouldn't be watching the TVs, man, while I'm on here. So, few things I want to get into. All right. I just thought I'd go ahead and mention that what I'm doing with the channel. Yes, the channel's coming back the way it was before, I guess, or even newer or whatever, dog, in 2026. So looking forward to that. The Round Table is a great show. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I was a little. Hey, Lord Spike, your handle there, your picture, homie. You look like the big boss man with the sunglasses, right there. Dog, you look like the big boss man, Holmes. Let me see. Crusted, what's up, Crusted? Jeff Lewis has a great interview. Tierra trumpet player Rams are driving me nuts. I got it, coach. I'm watching a little bit of it. Jeff Lewis, that's my guy right there. I wanna have that guy back on. I really do, man. He was a good dude. He is a good dude. Every time I see him, you know, he's always very gracious, man, and invites me like, hey man, come over here. You know what I mean? Come behind the barricade and we'll take a picture back here. And he's a really good dude. He's a really good dude, man. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, these Niners, man, are taking it to the Rams. Meanwhile, you got the Yankees up 2-0 over the Red Sox, bottom of the fourth. All right. So, damn, see, I'm losing my train of thought here. Damn, dog, I want to get into a couple of things. Shoot, I don't even remember now. I just lost my train of thought. What's up, Flip C? Damn it. I should turn off these damn TVs, man. I just lost my train of thought, dog. Oh, well. Okay, so I'll bring up something else. Okay. So earlier today, I was trucking it, right? And I was thinking, I was listening to the radio, and I'm too busy watching the game also. I know, man. Okay. So I was listening to the radio, right? And this is a radio station out in Vegas, right? Because I go out to Nevada pretty often, right? And it's one of those, I don't listen to it for the music. It's one of like those pop shows. Whenever they come on with the music and everything, I just kind of change the station. But I like the talk part of it, at least their show. Their show is good during the talk part of it, right? I always enjoyed talk radio. I always enjoyed talk radio, man. I thought talk radio was really good, and I'm not even really sure how many people listen to the radio anymore. Do any of you listen to the radio anymore? I'm gonna get somewhere, but does anybody still listen to the radio? Because honestly, most of my day, and this is me trucking it for hours and hours and hours, I'm mainly listening to podcasts. I'm not really listening to the radio. I do listen to the radio on the drive for like 15 minutes from the yard to my house in my personal vehicle. I will listen to the radio. But my whole day trucking it up while I'm on the road, even the days I don't come home, honestly, man, I'm not listening to the radio. I'm listening to podcasts. The only one I listen to, there's a morning radio show out in Vegas, and I like their talk part of the show. The music, they play like 80s, 90s, and today, which I don't even know what today even means. I don't know what today even means. Dog, we've got, okay, so you categorize the 80s with the 10 years, right? With the decade, the 10 years, okay? Then you categorize compartmentalize the 90s with those 10 years, the 90s. This radio station says playing music from the 80s, the 90s, and today. Dog, what the heck does today mean? We got 25 years in on this century already. So if you're playing music from the 80s and 90s, that is less time combined than what you're talking about that today is from 2000 to 2025. So I don't know why they got to say it like that. Hey, man, the 80s, the 90s, and today. I think they really got to update it, man. If you're going to go by decades, then what? The 2000s, the 10s, and now we're in the 20s? But still, it tripped me out because I was listening and I'm like, playing all the great hits from the 80s, the 90s, and today. I'm like, wait, hold on, wait, when today? Like the last 5 years? Post-COVID? I mean, where are we going? Just from 2000 to 2025? That's not really today. My son was born in 2001, pre 9/11. He's a grown adult today. So but I do like their talk show, right? I kind of went on the side rant there, but I do like their talk show, right? And they do this thing called Jerk or Justified, where it's like somebody writes in. Okay, somebody writes in, like, I don't know if it's a letter or they send them a text or whatever it is. I don't know. Okay, they just said they write in. I doubt they wrote them a letter, but anyway, that's what they say. Okay, and basically, homie, oh man, I think the Yankees are going to take this one. Okay, so basically, here's what it is, dog. Okay, here's what it is. So there's this couple, all right? I want to go ahead and get you guys' thoughts on this, man. I see you guys in the chat, but I want to go ahead and tell the story, man, before one of these damn freaking TVs takes my train of thought away. Okay, so there's this couple, right? I don't know how old they are, but there's this couple, and basically they know another couple. Okay, they know they're friends with the other couple, and they put there that they met each other as a couple. So it's not like I know a homeboy, right? And then he gets with his hyena, and now I know his hyena through him. No, it's like if you were already with somebody and you guys go out together, and then you happen to meet another couple, right? You guys met as couples. It's not like, oh yeah, I knew this person from back in the day or whatever, and now we're introducing, our significant other or anything of that sort. That's not how it was. It's like I said, you probably went out to dinner, went out somewhere, you went to church, you guys met another couple. All right, cool, right? Freedom and dandy. Okay, so he found out, okay, the dude found out that homeboy's cheating on his lady, right? Okay. Now, he has pillow talk with his lady and tells him that. Remember, they're friends with the couple. Okay, they're couple friends. It's not like, hey, that's my homeboy and not her. They're couple friends, right? And she's the one writing the letter in to the radio station because she's saying that they need to tell the girl, right, that's being cheated on. But her man is saying, no, we can't do that. That's none of our business. And she's getting apoplectic on the fact that he doesn't want to, and they're fighting over it because he's saying, no, let's stay out of it. We shouldn't get involved. And she's saying, they are our friends, and yeah, we should say something. And now he told her, I regret telling you. So I'm kind of like, huh? What would you do in that predicament there? You got the guy rule, right? The bro code, where hey, if something like that's going on, hey man, that's your business. I ain't gonna say anything, but don't bring it around me. I don't want to be around it. That's basically what it comes down to. But now he got his lady involved. And now his lady does want to say something. And he's completely against it. So now they're going back and forth, and now they're fighting with one another. I'll be real. I would be against it too. I wouldn't even. See, that's the thing, dog. I think it kind of puts, when he told his lady, I regret telling you, I probably would never say that, but I would feel that. I would feel like, yeah, I do regret telling her, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't word that out. But it just got me to thinking, when it's cut, ooh, does he want to throw down or what? Aaron Judge just got hit. Looked like he was going to go out to the mound. But it got me to thinking, man, like, okay, what would Mos Matos do in that situation, man? Let me see. Get to you guys' chat. Let me see. They finally started to change some of the things in trucking school. A couple co-workers are currently going. Okay. I never went to trucking school, man, but I heard a lot of bad things about it. So Cholo just got off work, jumping live. Hey, I appreciate that, Adrian. Cholo, I feel you have that talk radio still on. You know what? I will say this. Once upon a time, man, before all the podcasts and smartphones and everything, I would just listen to talk radio, man. I would just listen to talk radio. Me too, bro. Podcast all day. Yeah, that's a little bit of radio here and there, but rare, man. 80s, 90s, and classic. Yeah, 80s, 90s, and today, right? Let me see. You missed the channel. And those of us who follow Miss Shannon Shaw. Yeah, man, I'll bring it back, dog. I just knew I had to do this year. It just came to me, Holmes. It just came to me to move in silence, and that's really what I wanted to do, man. Okay, first of all, I would tell my highness. I think you probably meant you wouldn't tell her. That's the way to go, man. Hey Cholo, how's the bachelor life going? I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this. Um, People have asked me that in different ways, right? Like, hey man, how's the single life? You know, very rarely do they ask how's the bachelor life, right? But hey, how's the single life and everything? I'm like, that kind of comes with when you say when people think of it like that, right? People think of like Charlie Sheen from Two and a Half Men, that you're out there partying all the time and everything. Nah, dog. Not me, homie. I basically still do exactly what I do, man. I still go to church. I work a lot. I started working a lot more. Picked up a couple of hobbies here and there, things that I want to do. But yeah, dog. I'm honestly, man. I'm living it up, dog. As boring as I make it sound, I am living it up. I don't want to be out there in the bars and, uh, you know, I'm not dating. I'm not doing any of that stuff, dog. So, yeah, wouldn't Andrew. Okay, Andrew. But if you did, if it slipped out and now you're in that situation, now what do you do? Are you gonna fight with your lady over it? Or are you just gonna be like, you know what? Screw it. Just go ahead and tell him. Because apparently homegirl has not said anything due to the fact that she does not want to get into it with her man, but she is fighting him that they should tell. Uh you should drive over the road now. I can. I can. I picked up a couple of things here and there on the side, just to keep trucking, man. Yeah, but as far as what anybody thinks, the single life is like you're out there. That's why I don't even say like the single life or anything, dog. It's just because I ain't out there like that, Holmes. I ain't out there like that. And these freaking nah, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Artie, are you a Yankees fan? Are you a Yankees fan, Holmes? I'm wondering who has a better chance to make it to the Fall Classic this year, the Yankees or the Dodgers? Because man, I'm rooting for my Dodgers, but I just don't think they're going to do it. Let me see. Yes, I listen to talk radio depending on the topic. I would tap into KBLA Fridays at 3 p.m. Bunch of hour power is still cool. You should tap in, check it out, CT. Okay, all right. Yeah, maybe I might. I'll see. Relationship is stressful. It can be, dog. It can be. If I get single again, I will sleep. I will sleep with the world. That's it. Dog. Man. I'm telling you, homie. I'm telling you, dog. A lot of people think that, and some people, I'm sure some dudes really go out there looking for that, but I just knew, man, I just knew peace of mind was where it was at for me. And not dating, not putting myself out there, the answer is absolutely not, dog. I'm focused on me. I'm on a track, homie. I'm trying to achieve goals and dreams, dog, to really derail what I'm doing right now by, throwing somebody in the mix, like childless, dog. Childless, man. I should mention they're both progressive channels. Okay. Yeah, keep your peace. Definitely, man. Definitely. Artie, spread your seed, homie. Oh man, you guys ever seen that movie? You guys ever seen that movie Power and Water or Water and Power? It's a Chicano movie, very low budget. The movie sucks, homie. The movie sucks. Don't waste your time. The movie's terrible. But there is a scene in the movie where the dad, he's got his two young sons. I don't know, they're like 10 years old or something. And he tells them not to wear a rubber. He tells them, don't ever wear a rubber. Spread your seed. The movie sucks though, dog. I don't recommend it. Let me see. I am Oakland A's fan first, but my grandpa made me a Yankee fan. Oh, okay. All right. Well, now you're talking about the Sacramento A's, right? Soon enough, they're gonna be the Las Vegas A's. Let's see here. Damn, how come I can't see? Okay, Trucker G from Nebraska. I got Yanks, but got respect for the Dodgers, sir. Yeah. What's up, Shawana? Yeah, I think the Yankees got this one, man. The Red Sox, they put up a pretty decent fight, game one and everything. But yeah, we're at the top of the fifth over here. Let's see, I seen it. Okay, so you've seen that terrible movie. That's a horrible movie, dog. But that scene always stuck with me, dog. So Choker, it's me, Looney Boy. What's up, Looney Boy? I seen it. Low budget, very low budget movie. Very uncomfortable scene right there where, Emiliano Rivera, he's in that movie. He's in a wheelchair. Very uncomfortable scene when that other dude gets behind him, picks him up, and he's like dancing with him, but he's like got him in a bear hug from the back. I'm like, first of all, homie, I don't want to dance with another man. Second of all, for damn sure, if he's, holding me like that, like, chales, dog, what the heck are we doing here? Hell no, Sacramento fan. It's all done for me. They left the Bay like the Raiders. Yeah, dog. You guys lost the Warriors, the Raiders, the Oakland Athletics. Damn. Oakland lost it all, man. Damn, they lost it all. See, I'm pumped for the new Avatar Part 3. I never got into it. I watched Part 1. I mean, I thought it was okay. I didn't really. There's certain movies that I just never got into that everybody loves. The whole Star Wars thing, I've seen Star Wars. It's all right. I don't get the whole, let's start a religion. Like, it wasn't that great for me. I was just like, damn, dog, was it really that good? I thought it was just decent, but Avatar, I watched it. It was okay, When the other one came out, I'm like, I'm all right. But are they doing anything? Nah, they ain't gonna do anything. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring up that scenario, man, because it did get me to thinking. Like, you know what? Some couples are friends with other couples, dog. And if you guys get in that situation, it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Like I've said, okay, you got the whole bro code thing, right? It's not that I'm gonna help homeboy, out of a situation or anything. But I'm just gonna tell him, hey, look, dog, if that's what you're gonna do, okay, I don't want it around me. And honestly, dog, I don't want your lady coming up to me and asking me, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, if your lady comes up to me and asks me if you're over there fooling around or something, my answer is gonna be, go ask him. I'm not gonna say yes, I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm just gonna say, go ask him. That's a question for him. But yeah, man, that couple found themselves in a pretty bad situation right there. Let me see. IMAX Theater is the only way, Cholo Trucker, to watch non-cult. Cholo, just cool to watch. I watched the latest Top Gun Maverick. What's it been? 3 years since that movie came out? 2 years? 3 years? I watched it in 4D Max, I think it was called. It's you sit down in a chair and it's almost like a little roller coaster, dog. Like it moves around and then spits water on your face. It was freedom, man. I watched it like that. It was badass. Have you watched 187? Yeah, dog. Samuel L. Jackson, of course, man. Of course. Classic right there. Classic. I love that movie, man. You know, that movie kind of gets a little forgotten, dog. When you think about all the old school. Well, I don't know if people really consider that like a Chicano flick, but I mean, maybe it should be there. I'm not even really sure, dog, but definitely doesn't have this guy in there doing this.
What about me? What about me? I know you don't give a goddamn about me.
Damn, so damn good. So damn good. But you guys all know who we're fighting, right?
Who are you fighting? The spoon door.
Oh, it's the best, man. Watch Boulevard Nights on YouTube this morning. It's free. Is it? I know Blood In, Blood Out. You can find it on YouTube on 4K. Marine, who are you fighting next, Cholo? I don't really have a desire to get in there. If I were, and I've said this before, I'm not calling anybody out, okay? But if there were anybody that I would get in there with, it would probably be Gunner, simply and only for the fact that I started it. I started with him, end it with him. You know, I don't know what he's doing. I'm not subscribed or anything to his channel, but that would probably be the only one that I think I'd probably get in there with. Like I said, simply only for the fact that I started, you know, with that, end it with that. But outside of that, I don't really have a desire to get back in there, man. Let me see. Those are classic movies. Yeah, Tres Puntos. We're all fighting Tres Puntos. Mira, Tres Puntos. The Boogeyman. Jeez, I think, yeah, 3 years ago. And I think you like new Predator movie, Badlands. Your teenager predator, and this one, Cholo, goes back. Okay, I have not seen the newest. The last Predator movie I saw was the one Prey, which was on Hulu. It was Homegirl that was trying to prove herself to her tribe. That one was really, really good. But I have not seen. I know there was another one, but I haven't seen that one. Cholito from Phoenix, Arizona. What's up, Jack? Shouts to the Grand Canyon State, homie. I was out there 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I went out there. I had to go drop off a truck, and then I had to fly back. Let's see. I also like Mi Vida Loca. Do you? Do you really, Brian? I'm asking serio, dog, serio. Do you really like Mi Vida Loca? Because I'll be real with you, man. I think that movie sucks, dog. I think the characters are iconic. Okay, Sad Girl, Mousy, Whisper, right? Those hyenas, man. I think they're iconic. All right, they're definitely memorable. You remember them. But the movie itself, I'm not a fan, dog. I'm not a fan, Holmes. Damn, Marin got the Placa 2, Patos Locos Forever. Hey, what's up, Conejo? How you doing, big dog? It's been a while, homie. Let me see. I just like music and cars, says Andrew. Well, Conejo right here, he likes cars. Kind of hurt me a little bit getting rid of my El Camino, but I think it's better it being used than not being used. I wasn't using it. I wasn't going out cruising, and I'm like, you know what, man? It's not like I have all the space in the world, right? I mean, I got a driveway, I got a garage and everything, but it was taking up a lot of room. And I would just drive it just to get all the juices flowing. But outside of that, I probably hadn't gotten cruising in like a year and a half before I got rid of it. So I was just like, you know what, man? It's just sitting here. Let me go ahead, sell it. There's so many other things I want to do, and I am doing them. I am doing them. And at some point, I'll go ahead and give myself another one. That's years down the line, though. No time soon. No time soon at all. Let me see. That's a chick flick. Oh, the Mi Vida Loca. I think more Hainas like that movie than the fellas. I mean, I don't have a problem with chick flicks if they're good, but it was okay. It was okay at best, man. I'm not even really sure. I'm not even really sure, to tell you the truth, what the movie was really about, dog. Ernesto and his little suavecito truck. Crucito was in that movie saying that truck is his because it was promised to him by some vato from the barrio that he did a battle for while he was locked up. You know, two homegirls that want to throw down because they're in love with the same dude who's dead. Just, I mean, if you like it, you like it, dog. I ain't ragging on anybody, Holmes. I ain't ragging. If that's your thing, that's your thing. I didn't really like it, you know. The newest Predator story is on Hulu. It's an animation. That's right. It's animation. That's right. That's right. Okay, you're right. I haven't seen it. But yes, you're right. You're right. I know exactly which one you're talking about now. It's good. Wait, it's a part 3 story in one. Super good. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. Hey, here's Fred right here. Fred's a big movie head. Fred, have you seen that new animated Predator movie? Two-Face Entertainment. He's a huge movie buff right there, man. I'm working on a 38 right now. Yeah, but you're like 138, Holmes. Cholo, now you a cowboy. Hey, homie. Hey, dog. I had a good time riding those horses, dog. It gets a little scary, homie. And I'm telling you about those, dog. I'm telling you, dudes, homie. It beats you up a little bit. If you think that riding a horse, like it's just, you don't feel it till you get off. When you get off the horse, that's when you're like, damn, I'm sore, man. I have a small garage. You have to love the Ranfla. Yeah, I've been to your pad. My garage is probably the same size as yours, Conejo. Let's see, and you're seeing all these. We need the Marine dictator opinion. Charlie Kirk, go. Charlie Kirk, man. Damn, that's sad, dog. Young dude, 31 years old. Oh, man. Just started his family. Yeah, sad, dog. You know? Check this out. For everybody who's, you know, all this, hey, man, the world's coming to an end, and, man, these times are crazy and everything. Hey, Holmes, assassinations have happened before. So when everybody, you know, starts throwing their hands up and saying like, man, these days, oh man, nowadays, man, it's so crazy out there nowadays. You know, nobody's safe nowadays. You know what's crazy? And I'm not getting away from Charlie Kirk, but I am using it. You know what's crazy, dog? And this is one of the reasons why I want to bring back the round table. Okay. Reason why I want to bring back the round table is because when I see people talk, now I'm starting to get upset. Damn it, dog. Okay. When I see people talk, I see nothing but bobbleheads. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Nothing but bobbleheads, homie. That's all I see. Just bobbleheads. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Nobody sticks their hand up and says like, "Hey, what the hell are you talking about? What? What? Oh, like nobody wants to throw a wrench in the motor, this motor that's running badly, and say like, "Hey, the hell are you talking about? It's not true." Like it's just bobbleheads, just like, yeah, 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 yeah. We've had assassinations happen before. Okay. All this thing about like, man, things are crazy today, man. Oh man, somebody got shot down the street. Homie, dog, back in the day, dog, vatos were getting blasted, Holmes. Straight blasted, dog. Why do you think everybody talks about the 90s so much? For a few reasons, right? One, they want that validation to let you know that they're down with the business. But second of all, yeah, dog, it really was crazy. I was a little kid in the 80s. In my opinion, maybe it was just because I was a little kid. But I thought the 80s were actually a little bit worse than the 90s. However, if you look at the record, 1993 had the most shootings in the state of California. So yeah, I mean, those times were crazy. But now, dog, I don't know if dudes are just old and they just want peace. And as soon as they hear about a shooting or stabbing, now it's like, oh my God, nobody's safe. Like, what are you talking about? Dog, it was much worse before, much worse. I'm much more at peace today. That's not to say that the bad things don't happen. Bad things do happen. That's what happened to Charlie Kirk. Assassinations have happened in this country. So, this I don't know why everybody just needs to flip their wig, dog. And it's, man, the world's coming to an end. We're closer to the end of the world now than ever. Technically, you're right. Technically, you're right. It's just like me saying we're all closer to our death. I'm not lying, because every day that we live, guess what, is one day closer to our death. So I'm not lying. If I were to say, man, we're closer to our death today now than we ever were before. Well, yeah, of course, you only live so long. So yes, of course, you're closer. Technically, you're closer to your death. Yes. So when people keep on bringing up, and you know what irks me more, man, is when churches do it. When churches do it, man. Oh man, we're in the end days. We're in the last days. People are saying like, "Hey, do you think the world's gonna end, Pastor?" And I'm just like, "Hello, do you not see what's going on?" Like, what are you talking about, man? Tell me when there was world peace where there was no battles going on. Go back to the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. There was war. There was all this going on. The only difference is you weren't that invested in it, so you didn't care. So you didn't pay attention to what's going on around globally. And or social media, how fast you can get your news today. What do you think everybody thought when World War II was happening? The world's coming to an end. The Empire of Japan bombing Pearl Harbor, son of a gun. The world's coming to an end. Here it is. The whole world is at war. The whole world now. I don't know when the world's coming to an end. And I think it's foolish for anybody, pastors included, to come on and be saying that, hey, the world's coming to an end. It's ridiculous. And start freaking everybody out. But I don't even blame them. I blame the people that get freaked out. Will all that happen one day? Yes. I believe so. I believe one day the world will end. I believe in Jesus. I believe the Lord will come one day. I do. And I will live my life until that day. But the assassination of Charlie Kirk, I don't care how you feel about the guy. But look, for the love of God, good son of a bastard, Holmes. From the bottom of my heart, I really don't care about your politics. So I don't care if you thought he was a good guy. I don't care if you thought he was a demon. I really don't care. Me, myself, personally, man, I think it's sad, Holmes. I didn't even know he died. I saw the footage and I'm like, oh, okay, he probably got shot like in the shoulder or something. And then later on, I get a text message and RIP Charlie Kirk. I'm like, oh, damn. Because when I saw him get shot from that footage from like a distance, I didn't know he got hit in the neck. I thought he got hit like on the shoulder or something. And I'll be real with everybody, man. Did I care that much to really look into it? And no, not really. I was busy doing other stuff. But then when I got a text message like, hey, RIP Charlie Kirk, I didn't really know the dude that much. I just knew I had seen a few of his videos. He goes to college campuses and debates, right, with college kids. So I don't really know too much about him. But yeah, dog, it sucks. I mean, it's sad. I don't care how you feel about the guy. I really don't care. If you're glad he's dead, that's I'm not gonna try to convince you to feel bad. If you're glad he's dead, hey, that's on you, dog. Feel glad that he's dead. I care. I'm just saying I think it's sad that he died and that we're, in positions where we're assassinating people, but it's really nothing new. Assassinations have happened before. And I think, pushing fast forward, we'll see another assassination. Many few years down the line. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? But as far as Charlie Kirk, did I like him or not like him? The few videos that I watched of his, I mean, yeah, I can appreciate what he was doing. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, I don't know, dog. All that conversation to me, it's just like a dog chasing his tail. It's just people that are unhappy with themselves. I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking in general. When people get so political and get so irate. What's up, Fonzie? I see you guys right here. Drunken Chef. Everybody that's on here, man. Did I see Keisha in here? Oh yeah, Keisha. What's going on, girl? But it's just everybody that wants to. They get so apoplectic. Talking about politics and everything, and it's just a dog chasing its tail because it's like you're unhappy with yourself, but you want something to be angry about. So let's find something that I can be angry about. Thus, I don't have to deal with myself. I can just point the finger and say, I'm angry because of them or him or her or that situation. I'm reminded of, man, we're getting long on here, dog. Man, who the heck asked me that question, man? The heck, Combs? All right, just shut. There you go. That's right. Let's chill. But now I gotta finish this point. See what you did? I don't know who the heck asked me that, but whoever asked me that, and got me all freaking fired up. I hope you stubbed your pinky toe on a door jamb, barefooted, when your foot's cold, by the way. That way you feel the pain a little bit more. You don't gotta break it or fracture it, but just feel that pain rush up your body when your foot's just like so cold and you stub your pinky toe on the door jamb, that's coming to you. I'm reminded of an episode of The Simpsons. Lisa, oh, somebody's down. All right, anyway, Lisa Simpson, they start a football team, right? Ned Flanders, I love The Simpsons, Holmes. I love The Simpsons. So Ned Flanders is the coach starting a football team, right? He's got Bart, he's got Nelson, he's got Milhouse, he's got all the punk ass little douchebags, right? All the little guys from Springfield, right? So Lisa walks up and she says, I want to be on the team. And all the kids are like, what? Like they're all blown away, right? And she's all like, yeah, that's right. A girl wants to play football. What do you think of that? And then Ned Flanders goes, oh, that's great. We already got 3 girls on the team. And you got Sherry and freaking those 2 creepy ass twin pale chicks from The Simpsons. And the one little black chick from The Simpsons. They're freaking Dr. Hibbert's daughter. They're on the team and they're over there throwing the ball around, right? And then she's because she goes there with an attitude, and then she's all like, oh, like somebody stole her fire. She's all like, well, I wouldn't want to play here anyway. Who would want to play when they use the ball, of a dead pig or something like that, right? Because it's called the pigskin, the football and everything. And then Ned Flanders goes, oh, this ball is actually made of, I don't know, something that doesn't have to do with a dead animal. Okay? Just basically shutting her cause completely down, right? So she drops the ball and she's just looking. She tears up and she runs away. Okay. Why did that happen? Did she ever really want to play football? No. She's unhappy with herself. But if she can go out there and poke at people and then say, aha, that's why I'm angry, because of that situation. I'm angry, and I'm going out through the whole politic thing, okay? I'm just using this as an example to paint a picture for you guys. Lisa just wanted to be upset about something. In reality, she's unhappy with herself. But if she can find a reason to be unhappy, in this case, she was finding the reason of a girl playing football, right? She didn't really want to play football. Then she finds out there's 3 girls on the team playing football. Damn, that shuts her cause down. Because she wanted to be there for a fight. She wanted to be there for the cause. She wanted to be, G.I. Jane. She wanted to be that fighter, like, man, I'm fighting a good fight. I'm fighting a cause. It really had nothing to do with her actually wanting to play football. And then she sees the actual football. Oh, you guys killed an animal to make this ball. And then Ned Flanders said, like, no, it's made, I forgot what it was made out of. It wasn't even about that. It wasn't even about killing an animal. It wasn't about what the ball was really made out of. It really just had to do with Lisa's unhappy with herself. She's angry, but she doesn't want to deal with it. So she outsources it, tries to find something, and bam, when she finds something, that's where she claws in and says, this is why I'm upset, because of him, her, and that situation. That's what I see in politics, Holmes. When I see people just yelling at each other, going back and forth, all at these rallies and everything, for the most part, some probably do really have a gripe, but for the most part, that's what I really see, dog. It's just people that are really actually unhappy and just looking for something to be angry about. And not even just politics, just in life in general. Saying, I'm angry because of that situation. I'm angry because of him. I'm angry because of her. If only this, well, if only that actually changed, if everything changed to exactly the way that person wanted it to be, that person will actually go against what they said at first they were fighting for. Why? Because they need something to fight against. Because if they don't, then they would have to focus on themselves, which is the true core problem, the unhappiness that they have inside themselves. I'm not saying don't have opinions, don't have your beliefs. Sure, get into politics if you want. You know, have your guy, your guy, your girl, your side, whatever. I don't. For the love of God, I don't give a damn. And some of the worst, honestly, are the ones that saying, "Hey, man, I don't have a side. I'm a registered independent." Some of those are some of the worst, especially the women that say that they don't have a dog in the fight. They are registered independent. That doesn't matter, because at the end, you are going to vote for somebody who's on the right or somebody who's on the left. You could say it matters to you. Sure, that's fine. Whatever that matters to you, because you're not registered left or registered right. You're registered as an independent, but ultimately your vote is going to a left or a righty. Everybody vote however the heck you want, because I really don't care. And vote for whatever reason, whatever cause that you want, because I really don't care. It's your life. Do you. Whichever way it goes, you're not going to see me fighting. You're not going to see me jumping up and down. You're not going to see me getting on here or anywhere and start fighting with anybody. Because I don't know, dog. Whichever way it goes, homie, I'll just have to find a make. If it goes against what I want, I'll just have to find a way, homie. I'm a grown man, just like many of you guys are. So find a way. Everybody has that old saying, right? You can't keep a good man down. All right, I said, then what are you crying about for then? But in reality, that's what all this is. Going back to The Simpsons, going back to Lisa Simpson, it had nothing to do with football. It had nothing to do with killing a pig to make the football. It had nothing to do with all that. Just like all these, a lot of people that I see, it has really nothing to do with any of that. They have anger inside of them. They're unhappy for whatever reason, and they just find something to attach that anger to, and that's what they go off of. And they just say, I'm unhappy because of this or that or whatever. When in reality, it's really them. They got to deal with themselves inside of here and here. All right, man. All right, let me see. Rather, resolution. Simpsons predict the future all the time. Yeah, I seen that, dog. I seen that, man. So it wasn't me, but since you put a curse, it'd probably be me. You know what? I hope it's not you, Keisha. I hope it's not you, but somebody's pinky toe has to pay. For bringing that up, somebody's pinky toe has to pay tonight, as a matter of fact. Somebody's pinky toe, when you get up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, somebody's pinky toe, I was just say has got to go, but that's too morbid. No. Just stub that pinky toe. Let me see. I'm 36 years old, not a felon, and I'll never vote. It's fixed game, all of it, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, you got the right not to vote. That's another thing. When people get pissed off for people not voting, I don't care. Vote, don't vote. I see. It's just people that get just so much into it. Let me see. That's tatted on my chest. Can't keep a good man down. That's why you didn't want to go at me with karaoke, homie. Because I'll take you down, Conejo. That's why you didn't want to go at me at karaoke, homie. I got the trophy to prove it. Hey, shout out to you out there, man. Have a good one, carnal. Good seeing you on here again. Yeah, Fernando. I'll be in touch, brother. I'll be in touch. All right, man. Look, I got so sidetracked and everything, and we're well past an hour. And I want to go ahead and bring this up just real quick, okay? Because I'm not going to do another live. I'm not going to be talking on any of my videos until we get to the end of December, right? Dang, man, doing lives just once every quarter, it goes by fast, dog. Okay. Look, shout outs to Chicano Tube. Okay. This has nothing to do with him, even though it involves him. Okay. There's quite a few people. Now, I thought, so I'm sure everybody knows I got in the ring on September 13th. Okay. The fifth round that I had with Mike Diaz from Chicano Tube, he got injured. Okay. He injured his calf, his knee. I'm not even really sure. I think he was saying his knee. Okay. Now, at first, people were saying, like, hey, man, you know what? Like, damn, that was an MMA move that you did on him, or you tackled him, or something like that. And at first, I was just kind of laughing it off and just kind of like, because I thought it was a joke. Okay. I thought people were joking around. I thought it was like, oh, and I just kind of laughed it off. Okay. I was just kind of like, yeah, like I thought it was kind of funny that two dudes in their mid 40s, are in there, throwing some chingazos, and then they both they go to the ground. So I just kind of laughed it off, right? Like when people were saying, like, "Oh man, you tackled them, dog, or you threw them to the ground, or something like that," and I just laughed it off, man. Like I was kind of in on the joke as well. And then I started asking, like, hey, you don't really believe that, right? Like, just kind of smirking and laughing. And we were like, yeah, you tackled them, didn't you? I'm like, no, I didn't tackle them, nor did I throw him to the ground. Well, you bull rushed him and, like pushed him down. No. And it took a few days for me to realize what was going on. Now, I'm not going to say it was a flood of people, but there were quite a few people that were telling me that. And I was just thinking, like, no, dog, no. No, it's like, oh, then why were you laughing? I thought you were joking around. I thought you were joking around with it, but no, I didn't tackle them. I didn't throw them to the ground. I landed a right, and then I landed a left, and he went down, and he dragged me down with him. Now, I'm not saying I knocked him down. I think from, looking at the footage, it looks like his knee gave up. So I'm not saying that. I'm showing it. Just again, this is nothing to do with Chicano Tube to Mike Diaz. Okay. But for those that are saying that I went ahead and I tackled him, I just want to show real quick two different angles here. All right. So this is about where he's about to go down. And I don't know this, only he knows this. His knee gave out when I landed that right. Okay. Look, here we go. Again, slow motion, so you guys can see. Okay. Okay. See, right here, I'm not touching him. My head's not on him. My shoulder's not driving into him. Nothing. I'm coming with the right hand. Okay, now my right hand lands on his jaw, right there. You guys were able to see that. Maybe I should have slowed it down. Right there, you guys can see my right hand land on his jaw, and it looks like he takes a step back. And I'm assuming, like I said, I don't want to speak for him, but I'm assuming that's where his knee gave out, because it looks like he started going down, landed the right. Okay. Now my head's not touching him. His left arm comes over my head, and I'm going to come up with the left. I'm in close quarters. Yes. I land the left right there. Now you guys might say, yeah, well, what about your right hand? I'm going to show you guys a different angle, but it looks like he's going down already. I'm assuming his knee gave out at that moment. So if you're saying, well, then how did you fall? You guys can see right here, my shoulder's not driving into him. My head's not driving into him. My right hand is actually behind him, and I'll show you guys that angle in a second. The reason why I go down is look at his left arm. His left arm starts wrapping my head. I'm still up. Again, my shoulder's not driving into him. He's already going down. He grabs me. His left arm grabs behind my neck to my back, and he pulls me down with him. And for those that are saying you landed flat on top of him, no, I did not. I did not land flat on top of him. Look, my arms came down. My body is not laid on top of him. My hands came down to break it. Nor did my knees crush his knee. You guys can see his knee. I don't know if you guys see the arrow right here. That's his left knee, and then his right knee is right underneath that. My leg is over here. But no, I did not tackle him. Just show it one last time, and I'll show a different angle. And maybe it's trolls. Okay, that's where I land the right. That's where I land the right hand. Okay, now I'm not pushing him. It looks like he's going down when he took that right step back. I think that's where his knee gave out. And the reason why I go down is because he takes me down with him. But I do not land flat on top of him. Okay. So let me bring up a different angle. Put myself back on here. Okay, so let me bring up a different angle. And maybe, you know what? Maybe it's just trolls, right? But there's actually people that I know that are saying that, hey, man, people are saying that you tackled him. And I'm like, I didn't tackle him. At first, I just kind of laughed with it. Yeah, because I thought it was funny that we both fell, right? Or that he fell and that he dragged me down with him. But let me show a different angle here, because this one shows you guys an angle that not too many people have seen. All right. Let me see. It's right here. Okay. Is it this one? Let me see. Okay. Let me get ready. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to bring up this angle. All right, let me get myself out of here. Okay, shout outs to Pomona Soul Sounds. Okay, this is an angle that not too many people have seen unless you go watch his footage. So this is actually from behind Mike Diaz. All right, you guys can see his feet. They're a little bit squared up. All right. So he throws a right. It goes over my head. If you guys see, I'm winding up with the right hand. And that's where I'm throwing the right hand. Okay. You guys aren't going to be able to see me throw the left. That's why I showed it to you guys already, because of the angle. But this is where I land the right hand. You guys can see his face turn right there. You guys see him take that right step back? I think that's where he blew out his knee or whatever. I don't know what happened to his knee, but he takes a right step back when I hit him right there. And it looks like that's where he's going down. Now, from this angle, you don't see me throw the left hand, right? But what you do see that you didn't see in the other angle is that I'm not pushing him with my right hand. My right hand goes behind him. My right hand is towards his back. I'm not pushing him down. By the way, he's already going down. And you guys can see what he's doing with his left arm. He gets my head and he pulls me down with him. And that's how I go down. So I'll just go ahead and put it in, just let it play out. So right here, come with the right hand, land the right hand. He steps back and he starts going down already. And he takes me down with him. So anyway, I just thought I'd point that out just for anybody out there, you know, saying that I tackled him, because you can see that I'm not making contact with my head or with my body driving him down, right? Right here, we're kind of clinching a little bit. We break. Here comes the right. Bam. Steps back. And like I said, I think that's where his knee gave out. You don't see the left from this angle. Okay. My hand is behind him. But he's already going down. If you guys see this, looks like he's going down already. And he takes me down with him. That's why I went down, because he takes me down with him. So, no, dog, I'm not going to do... Let me put myself back up here. So, look. Anybody think whatever the heck you want to think about me, homie. I'm not going to do something dirty like that. Okay? Well, I'm just going to tackle the dude. All right? He dropped me, plain and simple. Right? Some people said he hit me after the bell. I think he hit me right at the bell. I'm not even really sure. Okay, I went down, man. I'll tell you guys exactly what I thought. When I went down, I was just like, damn, he knocked me down, man. I got up right away. I hit the ropes. And then I thought to myself, it is pretty freedom, man, because now it's time for the comeback, you know? So, no, dog, no, homie. I'm not going to go deliberately do something dirty like that and tackle somebody the way some people were saying, or just bull rush the guy to the ground. I'm not going to do something dirty like that. I respect the sport. I respect it. It would irk me, and it wouldn't sit right with me. I had my sons there. I had my mom there. I had my brother there. I would do a complete disservice to go in there and do. I would rather him drop me every single round. Heck, I knew I was going to get up, you know, but I would rather just lose and lose cleanly than to do something dirty. So, you know, maybe it's mainly trolls that feel a certain way about me that are saying something like that I threw them to the ground, or that I tackled them to the ground, or something like that. Like I said, at first I just laughed with it because I thought it was just a joke. Hey, man, we're in our mid-40s. We're doing this, and we end up going to the ground. I only went to the ground because he dragged me down to the ground. And I did not land on top of him flat like that. Nor did my knee land on top of his knee. You know, but I get it, man. We're not young, and some of our body parts just don't hold up the way it used to. You know what I mean? So I just want to go ahead and clear that up, you know, for anybody who's out there. And, you know, the footage is all out there. But some people, it goes exactly to... Well, I don't want to get too long on it, man. We're already kind of, we're past an hour on here. Okay, so I'll just go with this, man. I'll just go with it like this, okay? People that don't have control over the emotions, right? There's people that I don't like, all right? There are. In the world, you're not going to like everybody. There's people that I don't like, all right? What I'm not going to do is just go ahead and believe everything bad about the person that I don't like and never question anything about it when it comes to something being good when it comes to him or her, right? What I'm saying is there's a nice slice of the population in the world that if you don't like somebody and you hear something bad about them, you just believe it. Why? Because you don't like that person. That's why you just believe it. You don't need any evidence. You don't question it. I'm not even talking about this fight anymore. I'm just talking about in general, in the world. I'm mainly talking to my men here. Women, homie, women are, they're crazy, dog. That's why they need men to keep them grounded, all right? We need each other. Shouts to all the ladies. All the women that are watching this now or in the archives, I'm not talking about you. You are beautiful and perfect. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the women that you don't like. So what I'm saying in general is that just in the world, right? When there's somebody that you don't like and you hear something good about them, there's that. Yeah, but you know why she or he really did it was for this, right? Or you question it. But when it's something that you don't, when it's somebody that you don't like, you don't question anything bad about that person. Don't be that man. Don't be that man. I'm not telling you to like everybody, dog. There's people I don't like. But what I won't do is discredit them. And what I won't do is just believe anything and everything bad that is said about that person if I really don't know that to be true. Don't be that man. Have control of your emotions. You're a man. Have control over your emotions because that's what happens a lot. You don't like that person, you hear something bad about them, you believe it. Hell, you'll throw more salsa on that story. You don't like that person. They did something good. Yeah, but I bet it's because they wanted to profit off this or some way, somehow. Don't be that man. Anyway, what's up, Ruben? Let's see. You got big balls to get in that ring, period. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, Jack. Yeah, shouts to everybody on here, man. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tap up out of here. Oh, that Moreno Valley, dog. That's my mom lives out in Moreno Valley. That's why I don't really get a chance to see her because I rarely go out there, dog. But anyway, all right. So you guys know what's going on with this channel. This is my last live until September. I'm sorry, till December. All right, I'll be back December, right before New Year. I'm not even really sure when New Year, what day of the week it lands, but right before then, and just to close up the year with my 4 lives, and then come 2026, man, we'll be back at it. We'll be back at it. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, a lot of people that I want to talk to and have some really good conversations, get into trucking a little bit more and do the damn thing. Met you at Adelanto Stadium. Yeah, man. Okay. Got you, dog. Yeah, I remember being there. I was there with Big Joe, man. Big Joe Castro, my boy, Big Joe. Hey, so a few things before I get out of here. I'm going to drop a community post. There's a boxing event. I interviewed them, the promoters. I interviewed them on my boxing channel. It's going to be in Pomona, October 18th, which is on a Saturday. It's first responders. They've been training and they're going to fight each other. Judas versus firefighters, paramedics versus nurses. They're all getting in there with each other, man. I'm going to be there. I interviewed them October 18th. I'll go ahead. I'll drop a community post. Maybe I'll drop a link in the comment section on this video in case anybody wants to go check it out. I'll be there. It trips people out, Holmes, but I love country music. It's my second favorite genre, dog. I love my oldies, and right behind that, I love country music. And for the first time ever, I'm going to see my 2 favorite country singers, man. Tim McGraw. I'll be at Tim McGraw's concert at Pachanga Casino the 25th of this month. Can't wait for that. And my sons got me a ticket to go see Eric Church at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood. Yes, country concert in Inglewood, November 15th, man. So I can't wait. I'll probably take a little bit of footage here and there and trip you vatos out, dog. You know what I mean? But anyway, with that, let me see. Are you still doing boxing on Friday nights? Los Tres Chingones boxing every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So do you watch Fight Club Mexico? Not religiously. Every now and then I'll go ahead and I'll tap out, man. But if you guys are really into boxing, go check out my boxing channel, Los Tres Chingones Boxing. We do the whole damn thing over there, man. But for that, hey, that's it for this one. Gracias for everybody who tapped in, who's watching this live, who's watching on the archives. If you're a female that's watching this, like I said, I'm not talking about you. You're beautiful and perfect. I'm not talking about you. All right, I'll catch you guys in December, man. Let me see. What should I go out with? What should I go out with, man? Let's see. I got a little bit of Bob here. I guess I'll go with first and my last. All right, pues. Hey, as always, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of surroundings and always keep a safe distance. Blood makes you live, but loyalty makes you family. Until next time, this is Ed the Troll Trucker. Catch you guys in December.
Well, what's there to say? It's not my first or my last.